Hello all, in this section we'll be seeing some HTML formatting tags. So if you use a word processor, you must be familiar with the ability to make text bold, italicized or underlined. So these are just 3 of the 10 options available to indicate how text can appear in HTML and XHTML. So like you can do formatting for text within a notepad, you can actually do different kinds of formatting for contents using HTML tags. So we'll be seeing what all are those formatting techniques or formatting tags which we can use for formatting the text when using with HTML. Okay, the first is B tag or the bold tag. Okay, for time being I've used the output, I've kept the output inside the same the page itself. Okay, later on when we are developing, we'll be using these tags there. Okay, so for making the text bold, okay, for making the text bold, for example, like the following word uses a bold typeface. So we have made the bold text a bit different, right, using the B tag. Okay, so this is the output what the B tag will give you. Okay, and the next is the italic text. Okay, so if you want to format your text to in an italics manner, you can actually use I tag. Okay, so when you give I tag and if you give some content in between, this will be the output. Okay, it will be slightly tilted, okay, to one side, okay, like this, the output of the I tag will be. Okay, so the formatting, if you are formatting the text with I tag, this will be the result. And you can actually give an underline to the text using the U tag. Okay, using the U tag actually you can give an underline such that the output will be containing a underline. And if you want to strike the text, for example, I'm writing the following word uses a strike through, and if I want to strike that particular word, strike through, I can use the tag strike, opening closing strike tag, such that my output will be looking like this. Okay, then we have something called as the monospaced font. So the purpose of monospaced font is that so the monospaced font, we will be formatting it using the TT tag, and this element is written in monospaced font. So most of the fonts are known as variable width fonts because different letters are of different widths. For example, the letter M is wider than the letter I. But in a monospaced font, however, each letter has same width. Okay, so when you give TT tag, this will be the kind of output what you get. Okay, they will not be getting that much change, but what they're telling is like the width which is taking for each letter word will be, letter will be the same, same. Okay, then you have something called as the superscript tag. Okay, so you'll be using SUP tag. Okay, so whatever you are writing inside the SUP tag will be coming on top, like for example a square. Okay, the 2, if the 2 has to come on top, you can use the SUP tag. Okay, and if you have SUP tag, then you will be having a subscript tag, that is SUB. Okay, so if you're using the SUB tag, okay, so it will be coming on the base. Okay, for example, word uses a subscript and the subscript has come on the base. Okay, and then you have something which is similar to underline. Okay, so an alternate to underline, it is an INS tag. So if you use INS tag, for example, there is a sentence inside P tag, I want to drink cola wine. So if you use del tag, what happens is like it will give a kind of strike. Okay, so it is an alternate to the strike tag, and INS can be considered as an alternative to U tag. Okay, which will give you an underline. Okay, fine. Then I already explained this delete tag. It will be considered similar to a strike tag, which will be showing a strike as seen. I want to drink cola. That cola has been striked. Okay. Then you have something called as the big tag. Okay, if you want to have a larger text, if you want to display text in larger form, you can use big tag, and the output will be like the text will be one size bigger. Okay, somewhat bigger than the normal size. And if it is smaller text, it will be one font size smaller. Okay, if you're writing like small tag. Okay, so it will be like, if you look here, you can see it is one size smaller than the other content. Okay, and other formatting tags are one is div and other is span, and these two tags normally we will be using these with the cascading style sheet with the CSS. So the main purpose of div tag is actually to group Okay, so the main purpose of the div tag is actually to group, which that we'll be seeing in the CSS part, and the span tag example also we'll be seeing in the CSS part. Okay, so div tag is like when you want to group a set of content or set of elements, and if you want to apply some property, we can use a div tag. And if you want to format one line, a single line, you can use that using the span tag. Okay, thank you.